Hello everyone. In this video of chapter coordination compounds, I'll be talking about structural isomers, then stability of coordination compounds, factors which govern stability of complex. Structural isomers or constitutional isomers. Structural isomers possess different linkage among their constituent atoms and they are having same chemical formula. They can be classified in four categories: linkage isomerism or linkage isomers, ionization isomers, coordination isomers, and solvate isomers. Linkage isomers are found when the ligand has two different donor atoms and it coordinate two metal via different donor atom. For example, if I have a ligand like NO2, it could be bonded via nitrogen or it could be bonded in another complex via oxygen to the central metal cobalt. So when ambidentate ligands are present, we used to see there is a rise of linkage isomers in such compounds. Like you are seeing here, there is nitro group. Here it is bonded to cobalt via nitrogen and here it is bonded via oxygen to cobalt to produce linkage isomers. Next category is ionization isomers. Ionization isomers involve the exchange of ligand between the coordination and ionization sphere. Here, if we have example like inside the coordination sphere, we are seeing two kinds of ligands, amine and sulfato, and outside we are seeing bromide counterion, whereas here we are seeing amine and bromide present as ligand and sulfate is counterion. So there is an exchange of the ligands outside and inside of the coordination sphere. And on ionization, they will be producing different ions. So these both are ionization isomers. Coordination isomers. Coordination isomers show the interchange of ligand between the cationic and anionic spheres of different metal ions. In isomer 1, cobalt is linked with amine and chromium is linked with cyanide. And in isomer 2, chromium is linked with amine and cobalt is linked with cyanide. So there is an interchange of ligand with the metals. Cobalt coordinate with cyanide ligand and chromium to amine ligand. 1 and 2 compounds are the example of coordination isomers. Next is solvate isomer or hydrate isomer when water is solvent. These are similar to ionization isomers. See this compound having water directly bonded to chromium as ligand. Here in second compound, water appear as free solvent molecule. So these two are solvate or hydrate isomer. Now, stability of coordination compounds. The stability of coordination compounds can be explained by knowing their stability constant, and the stability is governed by the metal and ligand interaction. In this, metals serve as an electron pair acceptor and ligand is electron donor or Lewis base. The metal and ligand interaction can be realized as Lewis acid and Lewis base interaction. If there is a strong interaction in between the ligand and central metal, there would be stable complex. Let's suppose there is a equilibrium in between the metal and ligand, and here if we are talking about the equilibrium constant for this reversible reaction, we will be writing the concentration of product upon the concentration of the reactants. And stability of complex can be explained in term of K. We can say here higher the value of K, larger the thermodynamic stability of the complex. Like you see the formation of the complex ion with respect to their metal and ligands, the value of K, higher the value of K, stable the complex ion would be. Now the factors which govern the stability of complex. Stability of complex is governed by two things. Number one is charge to size ratio and second is nature of ligand. Charge to size ratio, higher the ratio, greater the stability. For divalent metal complexes, the stability order is cupric is more than nickel, nickel is more than cobalt, cobalt is more than iron, iron is more than manganese, manganese is more than cadmium. And this order is called Irwin-Williams order. In the above list, both copper and cadmium having the same charge, but ionic radius of cupric ion is 69 pm, whereas cadmium is having 97 pm. So the charge by ratio of copper would be greater than cadmium. Therefore, copper used to form stable, more stable complexes than cadmium. If I want to talk about the nature of ligand, the second factor that governs the stability of ligand or stability of complexes is related how easily ligand is donating its electron pair to the central metal atom, and this quality of donating electron is all about the basicity of ligand. The ligand, those who have strong bases, they used to form more stable complexes. So this is all about the factors which used to govern the stability of complex. Thank you.